I'm making plays. Y'all know where to find me. You be looking center stage. 24/7, we ain't never taking breaks. Got a lot to learn. Think you better know the game. Yeah, y'all don't let the match. Finally got the belt, now I think I'll give it back. At 24/7 grind, put me on the map. I think you probably should try to study how I move, that's a fact. Yeah, y'all don't let the match. I got the belt, and I ain't gon' give it back. Yeah, y'all don't let the match. I got the belt, and I ain't gon' give it back. Yeah, I'm making plays. And I can do this all day, you know I've been making plays. Yeah, I'm making plays. And I can do this all day, you know I've been making plays. Yeah, take it to the bank. Yeah, they call me Showtime, y'all know who to thank. Got the pressure on, gotta do this real big, no thing. I'ma get the dub, what do y'all think? Yeah, I'm making plays. Y'all know where to find me, you be looking center stage. 24/7, we ain't never taking breaks. Got a lot to learn, think you better know the game. Cause I've been making plays. Yeah, I'm making plays. And I can do this all day, you know I've been making plays. Yeah, I'm making plays. And I can do this all day, you know I've been making plays. Cause I've been making plays. Better know the game. Cause I've been making plays. Better know the game. I'm making plays. And I can do this all day, you know I've been making plays. Yeah. I'm making plays. And I can do this all day, you know I've been making plays.
Da, 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 da. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Bum, 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 bum. What's up, party people of the AACL, the All-American Collegiate League? What's going on? What's happening? What is cracking this Thursday night, which is normally Wednesday night, but we are running a day behind this week. We're shooting Wednesday, Thursday, Friday instead of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So glad you could still be with us. I see a bunch of people in the chat already. I'll be with you momentarily. But before that, let me recap last night real quick. In Game 1 of Week 4 in Season 3 of the AACL, Penn State goes into Missouri and wins by 10, 31-21. Game was a little closer than the score indicates. A lot of people on the edge of their seat in that fourth quarter. Missouri having like 2 or 3 chances to really get close to either tying it up or maybe even take the lead. But they fall short. Ace Fennick, what's up, bro? In the nightcap last night, Kansas and Auburn, rematch of the Season 2 preseason tournament last season, where they had to play a best 2 out of 3. And Kansas won, or Auburn won the preseason tournament back in Season 2, but Kansas survives last night. I wouldn't even say survives. They took it to them a little bit. Pink Lisa with, I believe, 4 interceptions, and Kansas rolls to a 33-17 victory over the Auburn Tigers. On tap tonight, night 2 here. First, right out the gate, Nebraska. They are 1-2, but they're ranked 9th. So they're one of only 2 teams that are sub 500 that are ranked in the top 10. Although Auburn was the other one, and I'm sure that they're going to fall out. They're traveling to Blacksburg, Virginia tonight to take on the Virginia Tech Hokies, who are also 1-2. And I did a little something different this week. If you go to the Kickoff Alerts channel where I just pinged everybody, you'll see I put in the weather, tonight's weather, and I put in what the game plans are going to be, and yada, yada, yada. So the broadcast crew, being as amazing as they are, will repeat those anyway, but I just wanted to give you a heads up if you wanted to see them. second thing is at 8:30. So after the first game, second game tonight is the marquee matchup of the week. It is Alabama 2-1. I think they're ranked 6th in the nation, traveling down to Gainesville, Florida, to take on the Gators in the Swamp. The Gators are ranked 4th right now. Both teams are 2-1. That should be a banger. So stick around for that one. And then our nightcap tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, Syracuse 1-2, traveling to Miami 0-3. Both teams unranked. Both teams desperately needing a win to try to salvage this first third of the season that actually ends next week. Can you believe we're going to be in week 5 next week already? It's crazy. So with that being said, let me bring in your first broadcast crew. Game 1 tonight for Nebraska at Virginia Tech. On the play-by-play, on the microphone, the one and only Nate Hall is in the house. Nate, what's going on with you, bro, tonight?
Not a whole lot. Ready to get this one going. Looking forward to seeing who comes out on top here tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I think this is going to be a good one. Maybe not as good as Alabama, Florida, but it's still going to be a good one. And this one, Nate, to be honest with you, has the chance to be super high scoring.
Yeah, for sure. Chevy Monte Carlo has had his struggles, but has also put up some banger numbers in a couple of games this season. So we all know what Brooke can do. So definitely a chance to be high scoring.
Yeah, and that all-American, all-star, all-world, all-universe wide receiver they got over there in Nebraska as well.
Anyways.
What's up? Clamsy already throwing hate my way tonight. Who is actually? I can look at this. Who's the analyst? Is it?
It
is T-Bone.
Tony.
All right, so the analyst for tonight is T-Bone. T-Bone's in the house. What's up, bro?
I'm good. Doing great. Excited to be here. How are you doing, Dave?
I'm doing great, bro. Glad to have you back. And then on the third wheel tonight, Caleb Manning is back with us. Caleb, what's going on with you, bro? How you been?
Been pretty good. Been pretty tied up. Happy to be back.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. And then on the ones and twos, on the wheels of steel, DJ sound engineer Clamsy Whamsy in his house. Clamsy, what's up, bro?
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I had Subway today, so I was pretty happy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of like your lady jam, right?
Listen, I don't know about anyone else, but like my weakness is sandwiches. I don't know why.
That's what she said.
Hey. That's what you thought she said. But like seriously, I like sandwiches. Sandwiches are the way to go to win to a woman's heart.
Yeah, I heard that, and I think that.
Better tacos.
I'm gonna have to ask Ray about that.
I was
later.
like, I think that has more than one definition, but moving on.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
That's what she said.
Ray, don't say anything.
Ray. Type away in the chat.
My wife said, "What kind of meat do you like in your buns?"
Hey-o.
But hey.
No.
Okay.
The goldfish turned off his computer.
Clamsy Whamsy, we need to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Do you like your buns toasted?
Depends on what I'm eating.
I know, that's what she said. Wow, this thing already is starting off. I was trying to find you when I first called your name. You sounded like you were bored. I was trying to find. Oh, this is what I was trying to find.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just a little bored, though.
I don't know. I had some Subway, but it's whatever, man. It's cool.
I mean, I don't know. Do you want me to be honest? I work at a daycare. I deal with children all the time.
Dude, my life is already better. My life is already better than yours after that sentence.
Exactly. So
that's all I'm saying. All right. Well, Clamsy Whamsy, thanks for jumping in and doing the board for Game 1 tonight. All right, so with no further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Nate the Great, T-Bone, and Caleb Manning to call Game 1 between Nebraska and Virginia Tech. Nate, T-Bone, Caleb, take it away.
Yeah, we got Nebraska ranked number 9 in the AACL standings, going to Virginia Tech to take on those Hokies. And let's take a look at the rosters real quick. Nebraska's got on offense Brooke Behringer under center, Pauly Truth taking the halfback spot, your wide receiver stud core Speedy Gonzalez and Dave Axis Jr., along with Robert Tistebaum at the tight end spot. And going on your defensive side for the Cornhuskers, John Smith. Apparently that's one name and not a first and last because it's all together.
So in all fairness, real quick, on all fairness, let me interject here. It was supposed to read John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, but I ran out of fucking room and I just forgot to fix it back. I was kind of fucking around with it. By the way, real quick, Nate, sorry, I got to cut you off just a second. I forgot to check the chat, bro.
They don't care.
I know.
They don't matter.
They care. Hey, first one in was my best friend Stream Elements in the house, followed by Crazy Canuck, and then Nate Hall, David Leathers, the man with the best first name and the best T-shirt in the history of humanity, Doug Britton, and then Yogi, Private Clams, Cocoa Punch 88 in the house, along with Keith, Boonberry, Ray, Ace, Fennec, Zach, Benjamin, Gunny's in the house, Twiggy's here, Private Clams is here, Guy Clausen's back, and then let me see who's hiding here real quick. Who's hiding? Twin Screw's always hiding. Twin Screw's here, not talking, but he's here. And then James 7171 is back. Churchill's in the house. P. Fedor. And I think that's about the ones that are hiding there. All right, Nate. Sorry. Go ahead and run with that. John Smith defense.
John Smith. It's going to be John Smith all night. At defensive end, and then the other defensive end is Jaquez Garfield III. Your linebacking core for the Cornhuskers, Rob Forker, along with Hungry Johnny. Your corners in the secondary, Kenny Slider and Randy Brooks, and Kal-El rounds out the backfield of that defense at strong safety. For your Virginia Tech Hokies, under center, Chevy, Monte Carlo, Bogey Barr at running back. Your wide receivers, Leon Schneider and Hayes Deason, both are freshmen. Malachi Strong, at tight end. The defense for the Hokies, Albert Begin and Robert Thump along that front line. Yogi Barr and Will Todd at the linebacker spots. James Earl Troll and Rainman along with Dallas Sauce at your secondary positions. T-Bone, starting off with you, how do you think this one is going to play out here tonight?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I think it could go either way. I'm just excited to see a good football game going on here. And I believe they're both running the same defense, right? 4-2-5.
Yes, they are both running a 4-2-5 defense, and we'll get to their offenses once the game is going. But we'll see how that plays along as this game gets underway. Caleb, going to you real quick before we get on the field. What are you going to be looking for as this game gets started?
I feel like it's going to be like a heavy kind of air raid game by both teams. I just feel like this game is just going to be a lot of passing and not a lot of running. That's just what my strong gut feeling telling me.
Yeah, we've seen Brooke and Chevy put up a lot of numbers in a couple of different games this season. Chevy, Monte Carlo's had a couple of games also where he struggled, but he's also got a lot of touchdowns in a couple of different games. Brooke likes to sling it around to her favorite wideouts, Speedy and Dave, and yeah, I can see a definite high-scoring game here in this one. So, without further ado, we'll go to the field and go down to Virginia Tech. Get this one underway. Welcome to Lane Stadium, where it's 79 degrees and sunny here at the field here this evening. And as we get the coin toss underway, we'll get to see who gets the ball first here. And it looks like Nebraska will get the ball to start off with here on offense. 2 yards deep in the end zone, bringing it up to the 15, past the 20, up to the 28-yard line. it's still going, breaking some tackles. He's going past the 40, past the 50, 1 man to beat. They're not going to catch him. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Dave Axis Jr. takes the opening kickoff for Nebraska. 103 yards for the Nebraska. And way to get it.
Dave?
What in the world was that? I think they need tackling drills. They're gonna be hitting dummies all practice. Jesus Christ.
Absolutely crazy. Right out the gun.
Well done.
That's absurd.
Well, 6 points early for Nebraska as the extra point is up and good.
Special plays, special players.
And the
They took
Cornhuskers
to a new level.
Yeah, Cornhuskers take an early 7-0 lead. Well, Virginia Tech's returner will try to do the same thing, but James Earl Troll gets tackled after the 27-yard return. And we'll get to see Chevy Monte Carlo and the rest of the offense for Virginia Tech take over on offense first. From the 25-yard line, fake handoff, pitches over to the right, past the 30, and tackled from behind. Bogey Barr gets 11 yards in the first down. Clams, Davis, a boner now, I swear. JK. And Josh D is here, says my ex-wife's family was Nebraska fans. Go Virginia Tech. Nice. Well, not so hot of a start for you there then, I guess, Josh D. But we'll see if Virginia Tech can come back and answer. Hands the ball off to, yeah, exactly. Raheem Blackshear, the backup, 2-yard gain and a first down. Changing the play. Changing the play at the line. Fake handoff again. Monte Carlo takes it himself. Only gains a yard off that right-hand side. Bring up second and long. Yep. And on 2nd and 9, back to throw. He's got the slant going across the middle. Raheem Blackshear with a 5-yard reception. 3rd and 5 coming up.
Anyway, since that first play, that's insane. Go ahead, you got it.
No, I think Virginia Tech's got a good drive going so far.
Fourth and 1, however, as Hayes Deason only gets a 4-yard reception, and they'll have to punt this one away back to Nebraska.
Well, it looks like I spoke too soon.
Look out! It's a fake. To the up back, past the 30, inside the 25, and pushed out of bounds at the 22-yard line. What are we watching here this first couple of drives as Malachi Strong takes a direct snap and goes inside the 25 for the first down off the fake punt.
Let's go.
You can tell it's a good fake if it fakes me out in the booth.
If it fakes everybody out watching too. Hands the ball off to Bogey Barr. 0-yard rush, 2nd and 10. And looking at what Virginia Tech is running, Virginia Tech is running the NC State offense with aggressive no huddle. And as we stated earlier, Nebraska running the 4-2-5 defense. Running off that right-hand side, Bogey Barr gets a 6-yard gain to set up 3rd and manageable.
Virginia Tech having a solid drive so far, especially with that fake. See if they can score.
Oh, look out. 3rd and 4. He was under a lot of pressure. Dumps it off to the halfback, though. A lot of running room off that left-hand side. Bogey Barr gets 7 yards and a first down.
This game's probably going to be a big shootout based off the first kickoff. That's how you set the tone right there properly. That's a key play right there.
1st and goal from the 8. To looking to throw, and Malachi Strong gets the Virginia Tech to get the Hokies on the board. Nice throw and an even better reception.
Uh-oh.
What are they reviewing? It looks like a yeah.
Oh, that's clear.
To me, it looks
That's
like
clear.
it's in because he had at least 1 foot in bounds.
Yeah, it's one.
So
Dave is swearing up and down that he's out of bounds, but I would be surprised if it didn't stand. And it does stand, and that's going to be 6 points for Virginia Tech.
Special
And as
teams, special plays, special players.
As the extra point is up and good, we have a tied ball game, not quite 3 minutes into the first quarter.
yeah, I think Virginia Tech did a good job of responding, especially after the kickoff return. Nice job to keep their composure.
And what a nice guy by Dave Axis Jr. to not take the distance and allow his offense and Brooke Behringer to take the field.
Nope.
He said, not going to kick it his direction this time. Brooke, couldn't even pitch it to the left, and she's going to get tackled for a 3-yard loss. Frankie Johnny with the tackle for loss on the play.
Ooh.
Yeah, that pitch was going nowhere.
Nowhere indeed. Second and 13, sorry. You lost it down, Dave. I don't know how that happened. Oh, look out.
Oh, my Lord,
That's going to
not
be
again.
past the 40, past the 50, and Dave Axis Jr. is going to try to do it all himself as he takes it past midfield.
Certified
legacy game right here.
badass.
I think Dave Axis Jr. might have 200 yards by the end of the game.
1st and 10. Brooke looking deep, left-hand side.
Oh, my
Wide
Lord.
open touchdown. Speedy
open.
Gonzalez Jr. Nope, Speedy Gonzalez, sorry. There's a junior.
Jesus.
Got a little bit too excited.
Man. Nebraska coming out hot. First 2 drives.
Wow. What a start to this game. As the extra point for Nebraska is up and good.
Special players.
And Nebraska retakes the lead, 14-7.
I'm excited to see how Virginia Tech responds this drive.
Yeah, Gunny in the chat saying this must be a Dave Axis custom playbook. Sure looking like it so far, the way he's coming out here and getting things going early for Nebraska. Three wide to the bottom of the screen for Monte Carlo. It's going to hand it off, however, to Boogie Barr. Runs right up the middle for a 4-yard gain. 2nd and medium coming up here.
I think this is going to be a shootout.
So far looking that way. Snap out of the shotgun, and Boogie Barr is going to run it up the middle again. This time only getting 1 yard. 3rd and 5 coming up. 3rd and 5 coming up. Looking to throw Monte Carlo. Got plenty of time. Now he's going to run out of time.
Oh.
Still looking. Pushes the guy out of the way. He's going to go down for a 5-yard loss. Rob Forker with the sack. He said, "Get off me." But Rob said, not to be.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go for a punt this deep in their own territory. Gotcha. Dave Axis returns the punt up to the 40-yard line after a 16-yard return. And this would be huge if Nebraska could extend the lead here in this first quarter. Behringer back in the gun, looking to throw. Screen to the left. Stays in bounds. Pauly Truth, however, gets pushed out of bounds after a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, I think Virginia Tech needs to be careful to let this game slip away from them.
3 wide, tight-ended motion. Behringer looking to throw on 2nd and 11. Plenty of time. Blockers right there. Across the middle. Nice throw and catch by Paulie Truth. 16 yards on the completion and a first down.
Good way to go, champ.
How about that Nebraska offense coming out hot?
Yeah, they're firing off crazily.
Behringer gonna scramble here for a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Back in the gun, Behringer looking to throw 2nd down. And that's gonna fall incomplete. Yoki on the coverage.
Let's see if Virginia Tech can get a big stop here.
Behringer looking for the screen. Gets it down to Paulie Truth. But the defense was ready for it. 3-yard loss on the play, bringing up 4th and long, and the Cornhuskers will have to punt.
I think that's the stop Virginia Tech needed.
They've got to capitalize though, if they really want to take advantage of this stop. That's what they've got to do.
Agreed.
Goes through the end zone for a touchback, and Virginia Tech will start this next drive from their own 20-yard line. Back in the gun as Monte Carlo hands it off to Boogie Barr. Boogie Barr does lead the league so far this season in broken tackles. Couldn't break a tackle, though, on that play as John Smith tackles him for no gain. I'm sorry, John Smith. It's one name.
Oh, my God.
What a nice nice blocking on that left-hand side. Boogie Barr gets 24 yards on the play for a first down. Yeah, yep. I did mention that. And on the right-hand side, tries to run it, but Boogie Barr is tackled for a 2-yard loss. On the AACL Pick'ems, AACL Nation has Nebraska winning this game 52-15 in favor of Nebraska. So far, they are on the right track in this one as Nebraska leads here late in the first quarter. But we'll see if Virginia can come back and make it a ball game. However, 4th and 6 coming up as Hayes Deason only gains a yard on that third down play.
Yeah, I'd say that's a disappointing drive because they weren't able to capitalize on Nebraska's punt. But hopefully they can.
Oh my God!
That was almost an amazing punt by Virginia Tech, but it died in the end zone instead of at the 1, and they'll start. Nebraska will start from the 20. Behringer back to throw. Short on the right-hand side, and Paulie Truth will get tackled after a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, the 52-15, I'd say they'd be on track so far.
Paulie Truth runs it for a minus 1 yard loss on the play. Will Todd with a nice TFL. Setting up the screen off that left-hand side, but Robert Thump was right there, ready with the deflection and a quick 3 and out for Nebraska. The blackout uniforms are fire. Return starting from the 34-yard line, and James Earl Troll brings it up for 10 yards starting from the 44 on this next drive.
Looks like both offenses are slowing down a bit because both had forced punts for each.
Throwing deep across the middle. What a wide open reception. Past the 20. Leon Schneider with a 36-yard reception.
Absolutely crazy pass downfield.
As you saw on the screen, Virginia Tech 1 for 1 in the red zone so far in this game with a touchdown. Bogey Barr looking to capitalize after a 7-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and short.
This momentum they needed. They need to push it all the way through now.
Quick throw across the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. First incompletion of the game for Monte Carlo.
Yeah, I think he was like, I saw Casper, I had to pass to him.
Monte Carlo crossed. Oh, what a touchdown reception by Dante Ireland. Wide open for the Virginia Tech.
Touchdown!
I think Virginia Tech's doing an awesome job trying to keep this game close.
Special plays, special players.
Good way to go, champ!
Well done.
And after that extra point is up and good, it is tied again at 14. 1 yard deep in the end zone is the return man up past the 20. Oh, at the 25-yard line, actually, is where Dave Axis Jr. will get tackled. Looked like you might have been just slow getting up, Dave, but don't worry. I think you're still in. No resetting. No resetting. Paulie Truth with a 3-yard reception off that right-hand side, setting up 2nd and 7.
Virginia Tech's hustling to the ball every play, which is a really good thing that can help them. Their defense is doing pretty good.
And after a crazy, wild, wacky first quarter that saw a kickoff return, a fake punt, and a couple of long touchdowns, we're tied at 14 heading into the second. Behringer hands the ball off to Truth off that left-hand side, following blockers, gets 5 yards to set up 3rd and 2.
I think both teams are doing a great job of trying to stay in this game for the most part.
Paulie with a wide open lane to run through on 3rd and short, and gets plenty of yards to cover that first down, 15 to be exact, to get up near midfield. Behringer to throw deep. And that's going to get picked off at the 27-yard line.
Emotional damage. Boom.
First turnover of the game.
Who was that? Was that Albert Begin?
Whoever number 7 is.
Couldn't tell.
I believe it was 21, Albert Begin, that got the interception. I believe. However, we'll see if Virginia Tech can capitalize now on offense. Bogey Barr gets 8 yards to set up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I agree. This is looks like they're changing the play.
In the gun, Monte Carlo hands the ball off to Bogey Barr, but it's going to get tackled for a loss of a yard on the play.
Gotcha, bitch!
Miles Farmer with the TFL.
But Virginia Tech needs to be careful and not getting a 3 and out here.
Welcome back, Dave. You missed an interception.
Ooh.
Virginia Tech. Oh, nice stiff arm by Bogey Barr and an 8-yard gain for the first down.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's like, eat that grass.
Eat it. Just eat it.
Is wrong
Back
with you.
And a nice completion off the right-hand side to Malachi Strong. In the gun, Monte Carlo fakes the handoff. Gonna roll left, wide open, and inside the 35 goes Malachi Strong. Couple of big receptions for him to get them inside the 35-yard line.
They're driving now. Just keep up the momentum.
Yep. Let's see if they can capitalize on that interception and take the lead.
It would be their first lead of the ball game. Bogey Bar gets 2 yards on the play, so that's 2nd and long here.
We got a nice methodical drive going so far.
Fake handoff. Monte Carlo keeps it himself, trying to find somewhere to run, but loses the 2 that he gained on the previous play, setting up 3rd and 11.
Defense was all up on that one. Bit.
They do get stopped here. They can take a field goal since they're in field goal range now.
Back to throw, looking over the middle, bounces off a couple of would-be tacklers, moves forward, and that's Flaky McFlickerson with enough for the first down after 13 yards.
Way to go, champ!
Nice effort for the first down.
Flaky wasn't so flaky on that play as he got enough to get the first down. Breaking tackles is Bogey Barr. And that's Raheem Blackshear, I'm sorry. But he said, I am going to take it myself and just get the first down myself.
Make players eat the dirt in the process.
Monte Carlo looking to throw. He's going to run out of time. Gets out of a tackle, but Monte Carlo ends up getting sacked for a 2-yard loss by Rob Forker. Number 99 just whiffed on the sack for like a 5-yard loss, and then Rob came in to clean it up.
Even with a field goal here, they still have the opportunity to take a lead.
2nd and goal, however, here from the 10-yard line. Monte Carlo changing the play at the line. Looking to throw across the middle, wide open, and into the end zone goes Dante Ireland for the Virginia Tech. And the Hokies gather their first lead of the night on that nice throw by Monte Carlo and an even better catch.
Special teams, special plays, special players.
Good way to go, champ!
I'm just wondering if we're seeing a potential momentum shift.
We'll see if they can keep this momentum shift now that they have the lead with a little over 5 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. As Dave Axis Jr. takes this return 29 yards up to the 28-yard line.
Dave. Going for the house.
Dave.
Sensory overload.
We haven't seen Dave's not here yet tonight. We have not seen a Dave's not here. Dave's not here is not here. Polytruth takes.
Unintended.
Polytruth. Yeah.
Let's see how Nebraska responds. See if they can tie
answer
this
this,
football
please.
game up.
Alyssa.
Almost again.
Back to throw is Behringer, but it's going to be too short for the first down. Speedy Gonzalez, 2 yards, brings up 4th and 11.
Also, keep in mind, Virginia Tech gets ball back at half, which is a key factor to this game.
Let's see if they can continue on this momentum shift before the half.
James Earl Troll gets a nice return to set up decent field position on this next drive.
Changing the play.
Bogey Bar gets a nice 5-yard rush right up the middle and brings up 2nd and 5. And Bogey Bar gets 6 yards to bring up a 1st down past midfield.
Nice effort for the
Let's go.
1st down.
Monte Carlo with a nice fake on the handoff. Keeps it himself, rolls right, and gets 10 yards, but just shy of the 1st down marker. 2nd and inches.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Looks like they're about to do a sneak here.
We shall see. Back in the gun is Monte Carlo. Fake handoff right up the middle. Gives Monte Carlo wide open space to run. Still on his feet. Inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. Monte Carlo had a wide open green grass. Looking to extend this 1-score lead to make it a 2-score lead. However, that play's going nowhere as not gonna score gets the TFL.
Gotcha, bitch!
Drive 25 because the line is supposed to be in between.
Nope.
That is not Dave 25. Okay, just saying. We're not trying to give you a bigger head than you already have. Throw across the middle, and that's gonna fall incomplete. Dave was about to have a heart attack, but it was not to be.
Oh, Casper's cousin.
Back to throw, looking across the middle, and that's going to get completed. And Hayes Decent gets 9 yards, but it's going to be short of the 1st down. 4th and 3, setting up a field goal attempt for the Hokies.
Special teams, special plays, special players.
Nice job on hitting that before it was good. However, it is good, and it is good, and the Hokies extend their lead 24-14.
Nice job by Virginia Tech just to get points on the board, especially before halftime.
Taking a look at the quarter stats for Speedy. He had the 48-yard touchdown reception, but has only had 2 yards receiving since. Back to throw. Oh, she gets hit as she throws it, but Paulie goes down for a 4-yard loss. I didn't get a number on that train, but hopefully Brooke is okay. Yikes.
I'd say this has to be a must-score drive for the Cornhuskers to get back in this game.
I would say so also because Virginia Tech gets ball first after the halftime break. Behringer back to throw across the middle. Dave Axis gets the reception. 16-yard gain and a 1st down.
Dave? Dave?
Feels like Dave just needs the ball and everything will be fine. But Brooke's going to try to do it herself and only get a yard on the play.
Gotcha, bitch!
So the stiff arm wasn't enough.
She's not
That's
the.
What she said.
Back to throw.
Oh,
Dave,
well,
see? Like we were saying, Dave Axis Jr., 12-yard reception and a 1st down.
Dave?
He's already up to
60,
60 yards on the receiving and, yeah, on 3 receptions. And that goes for 3 yards on a Paulie Truth reception. Behringer back in the gun on 2nd and 7 at the 47. Hands it off to Paulie Truth, trying to break a tackle, but gets slung to the ground after a 3-yard gain. Will Todd.
Nebraska gonna hurry up.
Yeah. Will Todd with the vicious tackle. Behringer back to throw to the right.
Another
Picked
one.
off.
Another one.
Picked off. Second of the game. Trying to stay on his feet, but gets pushed out of bounds. James Earl Troll with the pick.
That is not what Nebraska needed.
Definitely not. And Dave is losing his ever-loving mind. And that throw is going into the stands and incomplete. Not sure where that was trying to go to.
That was a throwaway, I'm pretty sure.
Like I said, on to Casper.
We need a soundboard for Casper the Friendly Ghost. 2nd and 10, dumps off the screen to Boogie Bar. Only gains 1 on the play for his 3rd and 9 coming up.
Hey, I push for it.
Hands the ball off. On 3rd and 9, and that's going nowhere. Bogey loses 3 yards on the play, and they're going to have to punt.
Actually got the stop they needed. Let's see if they can score off this opportunity.
Well, Nebraska has 1 timeout remaining and a little over a minute left to try to get some points on the board before the halftime break. They're going to start from the 20-yard line. I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was just saying they probably need a couple outbound plays, and that's definitely not one of them.
Yeah, for sure. As Albert Begin comes in for the sack. That was not Begin earlier with the interception. It was 21, not 22. But that was 22 on the sack. And Begin said, I'm going to lay all over you, Brooke. Hopefully Keith doesn't take offense.
Is wrong with you?
Oh, Dallas Sauce was the one with the interception earlier. But Dave gets a nice completion up to the 36-yard line and a first down.
Dave.
Nebraska Dave Huskers. As long as you help them win.
Nope.
Oh, what was that?
Jimmy.
Brooke.
Hey, stop the clock.
2nd and 10 coming up for the Huskers. I never did mention what Nebraska was running here on offense in this game. We'll see what happens here on this play. Oh, and they fumbled it. Fumbled it, and Virginia Tech picks it up. Wow.
That is the 3rd turnover.
Yes. 3rd turnover of the half. But looking really quick at the Nebraska offense now that they don't have the ball anyways. Troy offense being ran by Nebraska with normal no huddle against Virginia Tech's 4-2-5 defense.
Let's go.
Ball at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10. 30 seconds left in the half. Back to throw off to the right or left. I'm sorry, I can tell my directions. And Malachi Strong with the reception.
Look, Virginia Tech is trying to get all the points they can get before halftime. They also get the ball at second half, don't they?
Yes, that is correct. They get the because it was the opening kickoff that Dave took for 103 yards.
Oh yeah, that's right. How can we forget that?
Dave has 7 of the 14 points that it came on the first play. Back to throw. Monte Carlo across the middle, 1st down. That's the 17-yard line as Leon Schneider with the reception.
Oh, with the hurry up offer.
Change to play at the line. Monte Carlo. Fake handoff. Looking to throw across the middle. And that's going to go incomplete. believe that is Cal L with the nice coverage.
You say they have 1 or 2 more plays before they have to go for a field goal?
Probably a couple. Nice play across the middle down to the 10. Bogey Bar with a 6-yard reception.
Yeah, they're not gonna get the snap off.
And bad time management. Virginia Tech goes into the halftime with a 10-point lead, 24-14.
Are you kidding me? That is just stupid.
And as we take a look at some of the highlights of the first half, guys, what are some of your thoughts after that wild first half of play that saw Virginia Tech take a 10-point lead here in this one?
You know, I think one thing that we need to mention is the turnovers by Nebraska. That is what's killing them right now. Other than that, both offenses are firing up.
I think the turnovers are a big story in this one, along with time of possession. 3 turnovers to 0, along with only not quite 6 minutes, and 13 yards rushing is not going to cut it. What about you? That Caleb Manning. What's up over there, buddy? How you feeling?
I think Nebraska needs to lock in. They're just kind of all over the place right now. Virginia Tech needs to get their offense going because they're not locked in either.
For sure. Virginia Tech bringing this kickoff up to the 22-yard line. James Earl Troll with a 25-yard return to set up their first offensive possession of the third quarter. Thanks for the warning.
Or Michaela to mention those turnovers. I didn't mean to hit a sore spot.
Oh. She's just salty because she was responsible for 2 of them.
Ooh.
Back to the handoff game, the run game for Virginia Tech. Bogey Bar gets another 3-yard gain to set up a 3rd and 3.
Almost to 100. Not too far from it.
You know what, Michaela? I'll be playing late tomorrow night. I'm sure you'll be in the chat room ready to give me a rough time.
And Nebraska gets the stop they needed to force a punt.
Setting up a 4th and 5. Cal-El just not quite a minute into this third quarter, and he's already up to 10 tackles in this game.
And way to go, champ!
See if Nebraska uses this opportunity to score.
Dave gets the punt up to the 41-yard line after a 12-yard return.
Dave?
After a nice defensive stop, we'll see how they come out here in the third quarter on offense.
Let's go.
Oh, see, that I didn't even know that, Michaela. Thanks for telling me that. Now I'm going to be playing a perfect game tomorrow night, so we'll still be tied for interceptions. Or, you could throw another one and be, have more than I do.
The turnover battle.
Right. As the Robert Tistebaum with the 2-yard reception to bring up 3rd and 4.
Nebraska's got me starting to think that all their touchdowns are just pure luck at this point because neither team can drive. It's just kind of
and after that quick reception by Speedy Gonzalez for only a yard gain, and that's a quick 3 and out for Nebraska. So 2 quick 3 and outs one by each team, and we're right back where we started here in the third quarter.
Yeah, to start off this half, both offenses is not locked in.
Monte Carlo sets up his offense at the 20-yard line. Sorry, go ahead, Caleb.
Definitely not either team's best game here at all. This is kind of not a good game by either team.
After a 5-yard run off that left-hand side by Boogie Barr, Virginia Tech will go hurry up. 2nd and 5 here. Change the play at the line is Monte Carlo. Handoff right up the middle for Barr. Gets the first down at the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
So they're going up with a little hurry up here.
Three wide here out of this shotgun formation. Monte Carlo is going to try to run it and get right back to the line. Ooh, actually loses the yard on the play. Bring up 2nd and 11.
If I am receiver open downfield.
And we have a predict with equipment points pool in our chat. Can Nebraska come back and again use your equipment points to predict either yes or no there in the chat and win some points back if you're correct?
So at this point in the game, I think it's really anyone's game. It's
and there's a pick inside the 30, inside the 20. Could be a pick 6, and it will be. And what a quick turn of events. There's Randy Brooks gets the pick off of Monte Carlo, takes it to the house for 6.
Touchdown!
Randy Brooks just saw the route the entire way and
special play, special
took it to the house.
I'm just flabbergasted as I was saying my comment. Get a pick 6.
And just like that. Go ahead.
Yep. So now both teams have had a turnover.
Yeah, just like that, Nebraska's right back into this ball game, only down by 3 points with just under 5 minutes here left in the third quarter. Virginia Tech with the handoff, and Raheem Blackshear loses the yard on the play to set up 2nd and long.
Might see a potential momentum shift to Nebraska.
Trying to run the option off that left-hand side. He pitches it back, and that is going to be recovered by the running back, thankfully.
Emotional damage.
What in the world was that?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're going to lose 11 yards plus on the play to set up 3rd and 21.
There's no way.
Back to
no
throw.
Words can describe it. It just happened.
What a sack.
Wow.
Casey Rogers, number 96, is the number on that train that got into the backfield and just plastered Monte Carlo to the turf to set up 4th and a mile to set up a punt in the end zone.
So at this point, I think it's safe to say that we may see a Nebraska come back.
As the return by Dave Exis Jr. is brought up to the 40-yard line of Virginia Tech.
Dave.
Throw it to Dave, and things will be okay. Behringer back to throw, looking across the left, and that's going to be completed by I am Banff.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Oh, okay. Well,
Certified
I am Banff
badass.
with the reception. 1st and 10. Fake handoff. Throws it again to the left. as Speedy Gonzalez gets another reception for a 7-yard gain.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Michaela's saying that Ian Banff is one that fumbled it earlier, but he made up for it on that play. Oh, Brooke couldn't get it to Dave as he was wide open in the end zone and couldn't convert to make it into a touchdown. It's 3rd and 3, trying to run the option to the left. Brooke tries to get the first down and just will with the 4-yard rush.
This Nebraska team is electrified.
That I am positive. That is an R. That is not an A. Oh, Brooke goes backwards, but helps her team out by going forwards 8 yards after that, and gets a 2nd and 2 coming up here. Back to throw, looking, plenty of time, throws right, and goes backwards for 3 yards before pushed out of bounds. Pauly Truth loses on the play.
Yeah, I'm just still shocked that when it looked like Nebraska had no hope in winning, and it just proved everyone wrong.
3rd and 5, trying to set up the screen. Oh! Brooke Behringer just got rid of it in time before she ate the sack. That's going to set up a 30-yard field goal attempt for Nebraska. The snap's down, kick is up, and it's good.
Special teams, special plays, special players.
Another game, once again.
And the Nebraska Cornhuskers has scored 10 straight points here in the 3rd quarter to tie things up again at 24 apiece to make things a game again. And I would be
Still
safe.
anyone's game.
Yeah, still anyone's game, but I would safe to say that Nebraska has all the momentum right now. Monte Carlo back to throw, and that's going to go incomplete.
There's Casper.
Back in the gun, Monte Carlo looking to throw. Good. Oh, there was a major blitz coming, and Jalen Hampton goes backwards for 2 yards, step 3rd and long. Cal-El came in on the safety blitz and almost got there, but dumps it off short and loses yards on the play.
Yeah, they just cannot get a completion downfield.
Hands it off on 3rd and 12.
What is that play call?
Bogey Barr loses a yard.
Emotional damage.
Bogey Barr. Clean your ears out.
Yeah, this Nebraska defense has definitely stepped up in the 2nd half.
Dave trying to return this one for a touchdown again, but only gets 11 yards. You're losing your touch, Dave. So sad.
Virginia Tech is literally being carried by their defense at this point because their offense can't for their lives.
Hands the ball off to Pauly Truth, and Pauly Truth goes down for 3 yards as Dallas Sauce just with a nasty hit. Back in the gun is Brooke Behringer. Hands it off to Pauly. Pauly trying to stretch it to the left and doesn't gain a yard on the play.
Let's see if they can avoid a 3 and out here.
3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Running out of time. And she eats dirt for a 7-yard loss on the sack. Narelle Pollard with the sack on that play. Oh, just couldn't get rid of it in time.
3 and out for
We've
each
got-
team.
Got a big drought in this game so far. That's what you want to call it.
As James Earl Troll returns it. Oh, muffs it. He muffs the punt, but gets picked up by one of his teammates past the 30 and up to the 38-yard line. We've seen some crazy plays in this game, and that's another one of them as number 12 for Virginia Tech helps Troll out and saves a turnover.
Yeah, excellent effort to just push for the more yards.
He has the ball off to Bogey. Bogey's going backwards and loses 3 yards on the play.
Loss of 4 yards on the play.
John Smith with the tackle for loss.
I will say this one rushing attack this second half isn't as dominant as it was the first half.
Breaking a tackle is Chevy Monte Carlo, but falls forward after a 7-yard gain to set up 3rd and 7. Monte Carlo back in the gun. Across to the left, and that's going to be short of the first down. 4th and 5 coming up.
Second straight 3 and out for the Virginia Tech.
Punting the ball back to Nebraska. Might be the last play of the... Nope, 1 second left here in the third quarter. Time for one last play for Nebraska from the 20-yard line. Brooke back in the gun. Blitz was coming from her blind side, and she's going to throw that one incomplete to live for another day. And that's the end of 3. Throw your 69s, your corn cobs, your eggplants, your F-Eagles, your middle fingers, all up in the chat. We got 1 quarter left. It's tied at 24 apiece here at Virginia Tech. Fake handoff by Behringer, and she's going to run it for 5 yards, set up 3rd and 5 on the play. Back to throw to the right, and almost incomplete, or almost intercepted. It wasn't complete. Rain Man with a nice breakup of the pass.
Second consecutive drive, resulting in a punt, pretty sure.
James Earl Troll with the return past the 40 up to the 42-yard line after a nice 14-yard return. And for the last, I want to say about half of a quarter, we've been at a stalemate here on both sides.
Yeah, I have to agree.
He has the ball off to Bogey Barr. Going backwards, but trying to go back forwards. And he ends up gaining a yard after all that on the play.
Is wrong with you?
Wow.
He's purposely stat padding that. He's going to get broken tackles. He's stat padding.
He said, "Oh, I'm leading in broken tackles. Let me get some more here." 3rd and 9 coming up after that incompletion on that play by Monte Carlo.
Could see another 3 and out here.
Back to throw, Monte Carlo, and that's going to be incomplete.
Wow.
4th and 9 coming up. Oh, looked like somebody on the line might have jumped, but they're not going to call the offsides. And that's going to go into the end zone for the touchback, and Nebraska will start from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I think it's wild because we thought Nebraska was going to take over offensively. And now both teams are at stalemate.
Oh, and that's going to be a pick. Another pick, the third thrown by Behringer, and thank you very much. She is currently leading in interceptions right now. And Virginia Tech's offense will take over inside the 25-yard line. Be nice, Michaela. I'm just trying to, be correct with the stats now. Second and 5 coming up after that nice first down play. Oh, I didn't know that Pink Lisa had more than both of us. Okay, my bad. Okay. My bad. You didn't mention that. I guess it was just a me versus Michaela thing and not the whole league thing that we're just keeping track of now. As that pass is thrown into the end zone and caught by Leon Schneider for the Virginia Tech.
Touchdown!
Even with that touchdown, Nebraska still
well done.
Scores Virginia Tech 10-7 in the second half.
Yeah, and Virginia Tech
Special players.
puts up the extra point to retake the lead, 31-24, with over 6 minutes left here in the final quarter.
I'm just shocked by how many momentum shifts there has been this game.
Seems like it. Every time they do throw that out pattern, it's going to get caught by somebody other than you.
Boom. Roasted.
Oh, wow. Yikes. Well, I'm not going to throw 7 interceptions tomorrow night, so yikes. That's a nice run there by Pauly Truth for an 8-yard gain. Sets up a 2nd and 2.
Let's see if Nebraska can tie this game.
Man in motion to clear out that right side, but Brooke is going to go down for a 3-yard loss.
Gotcha, bitch!
Big 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Cornhuskers. Back in the gun, looking to throws. Brooke, open on that left-hand side is Dave's not here.
Fire in the hole! Dave's not here.
Finally, we see a Dave's not here sighting for a 22-yard gain and a first down.
Dave's not here.
Hands the ball off to Pauly Truth. Wide open space to run up the middle. 12-yard gain and a first down.
Say one thing about Nebraska, they're not going down without a fight.
That is for sure. Behringer back to throw. Oh, delayed handoff. Pauly looking for room to run and only gains a yard on the play. Going hurry up now is the Huskers. 2nd and 9 coming up. Behringer back to throw. Looking, throwing long to the right. And incomplete after a nice breakup of the play. Looking to throw again is Behringer, but she's going to go down for the sack. An 8-yard loss. Yogi Barr comes in with his first sack of the night. And that is going to bring up a
Are they
fourth
in field goal
down.
range?
Nope,
Oh,
they
no,
are
they're
going to
not.
have to punt it away. And once again, Dave is losing his mind. Angling this one out of bounds, and we'll see if it went out of bounds before it went in the end zone. And it does. And Virginia Tech will start this drive from the 7-yard line. Back to throw. Monte Carlo standing at his goal line. Needs to throw it. Looking left. And is going to get caught after a 4-yard reception by Dante Ireland.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Going hurry up now
Nebraska
is
needs a
Virginia
defensive
Tech.
stop.
Change the play
Right,
at
that
the
last play
line.
was a kick.
Oh, and Monte Carlo goes down for minus 2 yards on the play as Catch Me Outside gets her first tackle for loss.
Gotcha, bitch.
How about that? How about that? Catch Me Outside. Standing at the goal line to throw. Another completion. Bogey Barr gets 6 yards on the play, but not enough for the first down. 4th and 3 coming up. And Virginia Tech will have to punt this one back to Nebraska.
Nebraska got the stop they needed.
Wow, Cal L up to 13 tackles on the night.
Ooh.
Dave Axis Jr. with the 9-yard return
Dave?
to set up their offense already in Virginia Tech territory.
Dave? Dave?
How you did?
Getting things going with a throw across the middle, and that was broken up. That was a dangerous pass. But luckily, it falls to the turf complete.
And I'm back.
Oh, wow. Frankie Johnny with a 3-yard loss on the play after that tackle. Yikes. Back to throw. Behringer looking. Needs to get rid of it. And that is going to go incomplete.
Hey, they have to. Oh, no, they're punting it.
Oh. They're going to have to punt this one away. Trying to pin Virginia Tech deep again. Returning past the 20. Up to the 25-yard line. James Earl Troll with the 12-yard return. And now Virginia Tech's going to have to try to run this clock as much as possible. Throwing it quick to the left, and that goes way out of bounds.
360 span.
I want a stat for the 360.
Back to throw. Monte Carlo looking to throw across the middle and completed to Hayes Deason. 9 yards on the play. 3rd and 1 coming up.
See if Nebraska gets the stop they need.
Change the play at the line. Monte Carlo's getting the signal from the sideline. Back to throw, though. Monte Carlo looking, running out of time, throws it, and it goes out of bounds.
Ooh. I'm guessing a fake punt right here. No telling what they're going to do.
Gonna punt this one back to Nebraska to give them one last shot to try to tie this one up.
Oh, real punt.
Axis Jr. breaks a tackle, bring it up past the 30,
Dave?
maybe to the 31-yard line.
Dave?
Oh, right at the 30-yard line
Nebraska.
is where he gets tackled.
Yeah, Nebraska needs to score here if they want to at least force overtime.
Brooke Behringer throws this one way out of bounds to set up second down. Back in the gun is Behringer. Hands it off to Pauly Truth. And he's going to get tackled for a loss of a yard on the play. Robert Thump with the TFL. And the clock's still running. 3rd and 11 on this next play coming up. He's trying to set up the screen. Needs to get rid of it. And that's going to get completed. But short of the first down, 4th and 9 coming up.
Oh, they're punting it.
Wow.
Crazy.
They have all 3 timeouts, but they are punting it back to Virginia Tech with less than 2 minutes left in this game.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God,
That
pancake.
is so stupid.
Nebraska is asking a lot of their defense.
1:49 left in this game. I believe 1 first down by Virginia Tech might do it. Hands the ball off to Bogey. Bogey's got wide open space to run. Past the 40. He's going to take it the distance. Inside the 30. Inside the 20. Oh, down at the 10-yard line. And Nebraska will call their first timeout.
It'd be a shame if the game just randomly turned off now. It'd be a shame.
Hands the ball off to Bogey again. Inside the 10. Monte Carlo back to the running game to hand it off to Bogey. Breaks the tackle and down to the 4-yard line to set up 3rd and 2. One timeout left for Nebraska. Back to throw. Looking left. And that's going to be a walk-in touchdown for Virginia Tech. Dante Ireland.
Well done.
That was just nailed to the coffin
Special teams,
for Nebraska.
Special plays,
Yeah.
special players.
I'd have to agree.
Minute 27 left in this one. Nebraska has 1 timeout. We've seen some crazier things happen, but time is a huge factor down 2 touchdowns. Day's got to get things going here with this return, bringing it up to the 22-yard line to start the next possession.
Anything can happen, I do agree, but this is really hard, especially with under 2 minutes to play.
Back to throw, Behringer completed at the 30-yard line, and I am Banff with 8 yards on the play and a 2nd and short. Going hurry up. And they're gonna spike the ball to set up 3rd and 2. From the 30, Behringer looking to throw. Another short pass over the middle. And tackled at the 37-yard line. Speedy Gonzalez with another 8-yard gain. Change the play at the line. Behringer back to throw. Deep to the right. And out of bounds and incomplete.
I'm surprised they didn't review that.
Yeah, that was a close call.
Behringer looking to throw. Oh, that was almost interception. Frankie Johnny with the pass deflection on the play. Hands the ball off to Pauly Truth. It only gains a yard on the play. 4th and 9 coming up. Last play for Nebraska, looking to throw deep across the middle, and Dallas Sauce in things for Nebraska with the pass deflection. I am Banff could not haul that one in. Dallas Sauce, right place, right time.
Oh.
Victory formation.
Big V formation for Virginia Tech. Nebraska will call a timeout. One more kneel down, and that should do it. I don't think they have to snap it again. We'll see. As the last seconds tick away here off the clock. Oh, they're going to run a play. Wow. As Boogie Barr runs it up the middle for an 8-yard gain to finish things off here at Lane Stadium here at Virginia Tech. And Virginia Tech walks away with the victory. And your player of the game, Chevy Monte Carlo, 5 touchdowns on the night. And as we take a look at some of the highlights here, Tony, we'll start with you. What are your thoughts after Virginia Tech was able to walk away with the victory?
Yeah, at the beginning, I thought Nebraska might have it since they went up ahead. It's been a back and forth game. And then towards the end, Nebraska wasn't able to pull through, but I think it's Nebraska's defense that pretty much kept them in this game. Both offenses struggled. But at the end of the day, Virginia Tech came out on top.
Yeah, and Caleb, it looks like it was going to be higher scoring there in the first quarter after the 14-14 tie that it was at the end of the first. It looked like it was going to be higher scoring than a 38-24 final, but good game by Virginia Tech all around. What are your final thoughts?
It's kind of the game was good at first, and it became a drought because no offense could really get something to move. But both defenses had a pretty good game, if I do say so myself. A pretty decent game.
For sure, and we'll take a look at some of the game stats and then the player stats afterwards. Taking a look at total offense, Virginia Tech 442 to 261 in their favor. Passing yards were pretty much even. Third down conversions even as well. Red zone conversions 5 of 7, 5 touchdowns off 7 attempts by Virginia Tech. Only one field goal off of one red zone trip by Nebraska. That's not going to cut it. 4 turnovers to 1. Nebraska had more turnovers. Total yards 567 to 560 once the return yards were factored, thanks in large part to Dave Axis Jr.'s 103 off the touchdown return.
Dave.
Chevy Monte Carlo on tonight, 24-34, 212 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 4 total sacks. Boogie Barr had 172 yards rushing, followed by Monte Carlo's 14 and Malachi Strong's 22 off an end-around play. Boogie Barr had 9 more broken tackles on tonight to pad his lead in that stat category. On the receiving end of things, Boogie Barr had 5 for 25 yards. Dante Ireland had 3 touchdowns on the night. Leon Schneider had 66 yards and a touchdown. Malachi Strong added another touchdown with 52 yards, and Hayes Deason had 23 yards as well. Flaky McFlakerson had 13 yards as well. On the defensive side, Dallas Sauce led the team in tackles with 8, with 2 for loss, and the interception, along with 1 deflection. Will Todd had 8 tackles with 1 for loss. Albert Begin had 4 with 2 for loss. Yogi Barr had 4 tackles with 2 for loss and a sack. Albert Begin had a sack as well. Rainman Yeah, Yogi had a sack and an INT. Almost missed that. Rain Man had 4 tackles and a tackle for loss and a deflection. James Troll had 3 tackles with an INT with 10 yards on that INT return. Yeah, Dallas Sauce had the forced fumble as well. Robert Thump had a couple of tackles to add on to the category, along with a TFL and a deflection. And for kicking, Sebastian Gaines was 1 for 1 on field goals with 5 for 5 on extra points, 7 kickoffs, and 1 touchback. Ray Gal punted it 10 times with nearly a 50-yard average, 4 touchbacks total. James Troll had 2 kick returns for 50 yards, 26 yards being his longest, and 5 punt returns as well. Dave Axis Jr. Yeah, we'll get to him at the end. Brooke Behringer, the quarterback. Yeah. Five for 58 for Troll for his punt returns. Brooke Behringer, 23 of 41, 231 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions, and sacked 3 times. Paulie Truth, 14 attempts for 38 yards, and Behringer with as many times as she was tacked on at -8. Paulie Truth on the receiving end added 16 yards. Speedy Gonzalez was 68 for 1 touchdown as well. Dave Axis Jr., 81 yards off of 4 receptions. And Robert Tistabaum had 1 reception for 2 yards. Kal-El, 15 total tackles tonight with 3 for loss. Maverick Delaney with 8 tackles and 1 tackle for loss with a sack. Rob Forker had 7 tackles with 3 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. Hungry Johnny has 7 tackles with 2 tackles for loss. Cash Me Outside had 5 tackles and 1 tackle for loss as well. Jaquiz Garfield III was 4 tackles as well with John Smith. 4 tackles and 1 for loss. Kenny Slider with 3 tackles and 1 for loss. And I believe that is Randy Brooks had a couple of tackles as well. Oh, 3 tackles. Yeah, 3 tackles and 1 interception for 34 yards returned on that interception. Kicking with the post, 1 for 1 on field goals and 3 for 3 on extra points. And 5 kickoffs with 3 touchbacks. And Brian Buscini, 9 punts and 43 yards on the average. Dave Axis Jr. on his kick returns, 5 for 207 with a 41-yard average and a touchdown.
Dave?
And Dave had 6 punt returns for 70 yards, 11-yard average on his punts returns.
Dave?
Take a look at the final game stats as well as players of the game on both sides. And yeah, just what a crazy game. Taking a look here at the very end, time of possession just outgunned in every way, both rushing yards and time of possession. 230 to 30 on rushing yards, time of possession 1911 to 1249. And that turnover category is just 4 to 1. It's just a big standout to me as well. Chevy Monte Carlo, your player of the game for Virginia Tech, 24 34, 212, 5 touchdowns, and added 14 yards on the ground. Dallas Sauce, your player of the game on defense for the Hokies, 8 tackles, 2 for loss, a forced fumble, and an INT. Dave Axis Jr., why not? He had the kickoff return for a touchdown and added some major yards. through the air as well. 4 receptions, 81 yards, and a TD. That TD was the 103 kickoff return for the touchdown. And Rob Foraker, your middle linebacker, 6 tackles, which Dave wishes 6 touchdowns, 6 tackles, 3 TFLs, the assisted tackle, and 2 sacks. For Caleb Manning, for T-Bone, and for the ladies at the the soundboard, Dave, back to you.
All right, Nate, T-Bone, and Caleb, thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Interesting game there in Blacksburg, ladies and gentlemen, as Virginia Tech. It's all about the fourth quarter. It was tied going into the fourth quarter, 24-24, and Virginia takes care of business and takes care of Nebraska in that fourth quarter. Outscores them by 14 to win 38-24 in your first game here in night 2 of week 4 here in season 3 of the AACL. Thank you guys for the call. Appreciate it. That's going to bring on the next game. And that next game is Alabama at Florida. Somebody in the booth has their speakers way too loud, and I'm getting feedback. Alabama's ranked 6th in the nation. Florida ranked 4th in the nation. This is going to be a good one, and it's going to be called by some guy. Let me see what this guy's name is real quick. He's new to the AACL. I don't know if he's ever called any games anymore. Ray, is it Ray, R-E-Y? Is that Ray Bashan? I guess Ray's not here.
Oh, I know he's talking to me. I just want to make sure he's
Ray's not here.
He gives me my damn respect.
Ray's not here.
I'm gonna just sit here and
Hold my drink, bitch.
Well, that's okay. The longer you sit there quiet, the longer I have to get this fucking next game ready, so I'm good.
It works wonders for you, huh?
It does. That actually helps me out a lot. Thank you. Appreciate that. Ray, what's going on, bro?
Nothing much. I got the first 2 games done for the second episode of the Ray Cap, so be on the lookout for that.
Sweet.
Sunday night, I believe.
Yep, that'll be Sunday night, folks. Just as a reminder, this week was a late week since Lisa and I were in Nashville Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Next week, I am gone next Thursday, so we're going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So late week and an early week, which means Ray has to cram in between. That's what she said. Hey, yo.
Yeah, I'm good at cramming.
Nope. Wait a minute. Is Clam still on the board?
Yes, Clams is still on the board.
Yeah, I got to take her word for it. Sorry, bro.
No, you don't take her word for it.
Too late. All right. That being said, I'm going to let you guys talk about this Alabama-Florida game and the rosters while I get this other game ready. So, Ray, you can introduce Hannibal and Yogi and take it away.
Okay, well, apparently, a little bit of an update. Hannibal's internet just went out, so he won't be back for a bit. So, Yogi, if you want to hop on as my analyst again, you're more than welcome to, buddy. If you want to just say a third wheel, stand in the corner, being a little cuck, whatever you want to do. You can be whatever you want.
I brought the Red Bull, man.
You brought the Red Bull? Get that shit out of here.
Actually, I brought Monster Javas.
Oh, which flavor? Which flavor are we talking?
I like that latte one.
You like the cafe latte?
Yeah, the cafe latte.
I became a huge fan of their rebranded Irish Cream Java Monster.
I didn't like the little aftertaste.
Big Blue.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't like the little aftertaste on the rebrand. I like the can, but it's a little funky aftertaste. Yeah,
you get used to it. Honestly, I had to get used to it ever since the old one was like Irish Cream.
Yeah.
No, Irish Blend. My bad. Irish Cream's the new one now.
Yeah.
Irish Blend was great, and then I had to get used to the Irish Cream. Now I'm able to like enjoy it.
Okay.
But
I'll fight through it. I'll fight through it. Yeah, let's get on with the game.
We can talk about our coffee addiction later. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Roll Tide taking on the Gator Nation. And both these teams last week coming off impressive W's. But before we get to that, we're going to go through the roster just in case you fucking forgot. Because somehow you just go through the week and be like, oh, I don't remember these people anymore. For Alabama, Sophomore quarterback number 18, that is everywhere. And yes, he is everywhere.
Nope.
Freshman halfback number 44, that is Connor Darien. The sophomore wide receiver trio number 12, Wyndham Sink. 37, that is J-Rock. And number 1, Trayvon Hunter. And the sophomore tight end number 88, that is Santana Yost. Oh, Yost, Yeast. I thought you said Weast. Sophomore. Sophomore on the defensive side. Sophomore defensive end number 92, Shane Thompson. I need medication. Sophomore middle linebacker number 52, Jeremy Mosley. And freshman outside linebacker number 54, Drake Babineau. And honestly, you compare this squad to a lot of other squads, not many human players on this team, but they are still showing up and dominating since week 1, and they are on a 2-game win streak, Yogi.
Yes, sir. Jeremy Mosley had a great game last week, 13 tackles. He was in the running for player of the week, defensive player. So yeah, they not many humans, but they've been getting it done.
They certainly have that game plan down. And we'll see if they can continue this going into the swamp. Speaking of the swamp, we got the Florida Gators who are hosting this game behind sophomore quarterback number 4, back-to-back offensive player of the week, 6 touchdowns in each week. Number 4, Tommy Tebow. Why couldn't he do that last season when I was on the squad? Sophomore halfback number 5, T-Roy Gaines. Freshman wide receiver number 2, Jitterbug Watkins. Sophomore tight end number 88. That's I swear to God, if I get corrected on this name, I'm going to freak out. Michael Becker. Is it Mikael? Fuck! I went toward that direction. I was like, no, that looks like Michael. Mikael Becker. All right.
Yeah.
On illiterate. Fuck you. On the defensive side, freshman defensive ends, number 99, Justin Carr, and number 97, Tyler Hunt. Middle linebacker, sophomore, number 46, Jose Cruz. The sophomore cornerbacks, number 18, Namie McNamerson. Where's the fucking CJ? You did it on purpose, didn't you? It's Namie McNamerson.
long ass last name.
Yeah, trust me, I was looking at the damn names when I was doing stats and everything. I saw the Miv and Howitzer. Okay, number 12 cornerback Devon Johnstone, whatever you want to call it. Freshman free safety number 21 Shane Donovan, and sophomore strong safety number 3, the reigning defensive player of the week, the Florida Sweep, Nate Ironsides. And you got to think, Yogi, this game is going to rely on Nate Ironsides and that defense of Florida.
Yes, that's going to be their strength here. Alabama, though, still amazes me with 3 defensive players, how many plays those guys are on. So Florida's going to have to step up like that.
Last week, it was a great defense by Alabama, but an even more impressive offense from them as well. So this Florida's defense got a battle against ahead of them. And as well, the Tide defense has a battle against Tommy Tebow, 6 total touchdowns in back-to-back weeks. It's how do you stop this man?
I don't know. First time these teams played were 1916. Alabama won 16-0. That was the opening year of what became the Swamp. Alabama holds a 27-14 record over Florida all time. They've only played 43 times, counting bowls.
Yeah. Well, we're meeting up again inside the Swamp. It's Alabama. It's Florida. Let's get down to the field and let's get this show going, Dave. What? Those are some of the ugliest fucking uniforms I've seen. Here we are in Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. We got Alabama visiting inside the swamp to take on Florida. And ladies and gentlemen, this should be a battle of an offense and a defense. Both of these teams coming into this game, possibly the top, if not top 3 ranked offenses and defensives of the AACL. As we kick the ball off, it's going to Alabama to start off the game. I can't get over those damn ugly ass uniforms. The impact player for Alabama, the quarterback number 18 everywhere. He's going to have to throw that ball all around if he wants to get past this Florida defense. Those are terrible.
Nope.
I didn't know we were back in the 70s. 1st and 10, hands it off to the running back. He finds a nice little room to the left side. Connor Darien, 15 yards, and Alabama go ahead and picks up its first down of the game. I got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming into this game. Alabama is running the Cal offense with a conservative no huddle. And Florida is running a 4-2-5 defense against this Alabama offense. 1st and 10 everywhere, drops back, throws it over the middle. That's to Trayvon Hunter for 5 yards. Brings up a 2nd and 5.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
They're mixing it up. Start.
Those uniforms are definitely in so bad it's good territory. No, so bad it's bad. 2nd and 5. Takes a snap, rushed up. He didn't get the sack, but there's the pick. Didn't get the sack, but Florida gets the interception, outrunning everybody. He's heading to the end zone. It's going to be a Shane Donovan. Touchdown!
Hey.
You get the word in, Yogi. Come on.
Well, I was waiting for that to finish. That gets these 90,000 people in the stands on their feet. 90,000.
The kick is up, and it is good in Florida. Starting off strong. I told you, you got to get past that Florida defense, and they're showing everywhere exactly why you need to get over them as they collect the pick 6 for the first touchdown of the game. Less than a minute.
Number 17 returns the kick. Kickoff returns 23 yards.
Uh-oh. We may have some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Well, everybody protect your ankles around the league, because breaking news, Mrs. Canuck has made a player here in the AACL. As we see Connor just try to bowl over everybody. Gets 7 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 3. I say protect your ankles because she will kick the fuck out of them.
That is breaking news.
And she will break them, yeah. 2nd and 3 everywhere. Lines up in the shotgun. Hands it to the running back. Easy run up the gut. And Trey Upright gets 4 yards and the first down.
First down.
Hopefully she doesn't play defense. Everywhere takes the snap, drops back, looking, throwing down the right side, and it's picked off once again. I believe that is the same man that ran it back for a pick 6.
Wow, what a start for him.
No, that's Davon Johnstone with the interception. What a beautiful pick by the Florida defense. 2 straight stops on Alabama's drives. But now we finally get to see this Florida Gator offense come out onto the field. The reigning offensive player of the week, back-to-back Tommy Tebow, lines up in the shotgun, fakes the handoff to the running back, has plenty of room, run to the left side, has blockers out in front. Nobody's going to catch him. 10, 5, hits the end zone. Tommy Tebow, 45-yard. Touchdown!
Come on.
2 interceptions, only 1 drive for the Florida offense, and it only took 1 play to punch it in the end zone again. The kick is up, and it is good. Yogi, this Florida Gators are looking dominant to start.
Oh, three pass plays. They've all been covered and gotten 2 interceptions out of it. Yeah, they're looking good.
Winkler in the chat saying, "Hi, Mom." I didn't know Wink's mom was in here. Where's Dave when you need him? God damn it! Not my mom again.
What is wrong with you?
Here we are. Alabama coming back out onto the 25-yard line. 2 straight interceptions. 4 everywhere, and he hands it off to the running back, but he's going to get stuffed behind the line for 4-yard loss.
Well, they had the right call on that play.
Just got swamped by the Gators defense there. Give me my drums. You bitch. 2nd and 14. Everywhere, drops back. He's looking, throwing to the left side. Has Connor Darien for 12 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and 2 now. I don't trust you.
Nope.
There we go. That's why I didn't trust you. 3rd and 2. The defense trying to hype up the crowd. Hands it off to Connor Darien. Shrugs off at the defender. He gets crossed the first down marker. 3-yard pickup. And a 1st down for the Crimson Tide.
They look a little shy to go downfield here.
Our 1st and 10 everywhere. Takes the ball himself, trying to run it up the guts. Going to pick up 4 on the run. Makes it a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
I'm getting denied of everything when Clems is on the soundboard, guy. 2nd and 6.
That's
everywhere. Hands it off to Connor.
Well played. Fought off that stiff arm nicely.
Very nice tackling by the Gators defense. He lost 3 yards on the run, brings it up to a 3rd and 9. Empty backfield.
This is where Alabama doesn't want to find itself, 3rd and long.
Empty backfield. Found a man in the middle, runs across the 1st down marker with ease, even with pressure heading to everywhere on the side. J. Rock picks up 16 yards and a fresh set of downs for Alabama.
That's an Alabama name, J. Rock.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to do Florida. 1st and 10, everywhere, drops back, looking over the middle, has a receiver, tries to make a move. He's not going anywhere. Javon Baker, 19 yards, and another 1st down for the Tide.
It's hard to get their offensive formation in Florida when they're only been on the field for 1 play.
I agree. 1st and 10. Set up in the shotgun, a wide receiver in motion. Hands it off to Connor. Connor running the right side, runs over a man. 16-yard pickup on that run. And I believe Alabama has hit the red zone for the first time today.
Good way to go, champ.
Connor Darien picking up some broken tackles.
Like the first Florida Gator didn't even try to tackle him. He just let him run him over.
Right.
Thought he was playing basketball. Thought it was going to be a charge. 1st and 10 everywhere. Saw the pressure in front of him, so he just throws it out of bounds to avoid yet another interception.
Probably a wise decision there.
The wisest he's done so far. 2nd and 10. Hands it off to Trey Upright. Only going to go upright for about 5 yards, and he goes horizontal. Makes it a 3rd and 5.
That's what she said.
How was that that's what she said? All right. 3rd and 5. Everywhere, drops back.
No.
Gets swarmed by 2 Gators. Sacked for 8 yards.
Gotcha,
Draven Wraithwood with the sack, and Alabama's going to have to take the field goal.
A lot of linemen for Alabama standing around watching. That wasn't a good look for them at all.
And as we wait, snap, the kick, it's up, and it's good. Alabama finally put some points on the board after 2 crucial interceptions. Now down by 11. Is chat already turning against me? I wouldn't doubt it. They're already tired of me. I don't know. Crazy's just like, damn, chat turning against Ray already. Probably about the Gator uniforms, honestly. It's mostly just Gator players. I don't know. 1st and 10. Tommy Tebow takes the ball, throws it over to the left side, has a man running down the field. Mikael Becker, sorry, Jesus, 29 yards and another 1st down for the Gators. Before they score, and we forget to do this, Florida is running a custom playbook with a normal no huddle, as Alabama is running a 4-2-5 defense, as well as Lucas Stormblade gets 9 yards on that carry. He's going to make it a 2nd and 1.
Great pitch.
The no huddle time running down. Wide receiver in motion, fakes the handoff, pitches it to the wide receiver. Once again, running down the left side, sheds a tackle. He's going to reach it. Florida is inside the end zone. Lucas Stormblade.
Touchdown!
Wow. They liked it so much they came right back to it. 3rd play.
Did the same play. Alabama didn't even see it. The kick is up and it's good. And I'm glad I got the offense and defense.
Woo, barely.
I barely got it in there before they pitched it to him again. There's the kick. Alabama's returning it out of the end zone. Gets tripped up, I believe, near the 20-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and 10 on Alabama's 20.
They've got to get something going here. They need 7.
Set up in the shotgun formation. Tight ends in motion. Halfback running to the right. And it's picked off once again.
Emotional damage.
C.J. McWilliams, the strong safety, covering the wide receiver and finds himself an interception. The hat trick for Florida is complete. 3 interceptions already, and it's only the 1st quarter. There's the handoff. And finally, that's to Jitterbug Watkins. He gets a yard, and Alabama finally pulls a stop.
The good news is the defense isn't tired right now.
2nd and 9. Tebow drops back, looking, throwing the right side. Has a man wide open. Wow. That's Asher Nightshade for 14 yards. Makes it a 1st and goal for the Gators. Tebow takes the snap, takes it himself, dodges the defender, and Tebow runs in for the 4-yard.
Touchdown!
Hope y'all aren't tired of the Gators marching song.
Tebow's well on his way to another 6-touchdown performance.
Come on,
And you thought it was impressive that LSU put up 21 points in the 1st quarter. Florida topping them and saying, hey, we got 28, fuckers. And I should point out, I will point this out. It is currently 28-3. So is Florida going to pull in Atlanta?
Ooh, that number.
Make that a prediction in the chat. Is Florida going to pull in Atlanta this game? The head coach of Alabama doesn't seem too pleased everywhere. 4 for 8, 52 yards, and 3 interceptions. Boy, I'm going to have fun typing that stat out. Exactly. 1st and 10. Throws it to the wide receiver. Thought he was going to have some room out there, but gets stopped up by 2 defenders. Trayvon Hunter for the 18 yards and a 1st down. Everywhere. Had a man on his back when he was throwing that ball.
He has all night.
That's what she said.
There we are, 1st and 10, running down to 2 minutes left in the quarter. Everywhere takes the snap, had pressure on the other side and just decides to throw it away. Feeling the pressure on his shoulder. You got to think he's looking everywhere. No pun intended.
Ayo.
God, thank you. 2nd and 10, everywhere.
Nope.
Feel the pressure once again. Throwing it to uprights. He's only going to get a yard before he's swarmed by like 4 Florida defensive men. Brings it to a 3rd and 9 for Alabama.
Everywhere it's got somebody on him on every play. He has not had a clean pocket tonight.
I swear we could make a song about everywhere and how he's playing right now. 3rd and 9, throwing it to the left side. Has a man wide open, gets shoved out of bounds. That's J-Rock. 21 yards and picks up the 1st down.
He had a pocket that time.
Teammates congratulating Rock on the catch, but the job's not done. You have to make it in the end zone. 1st and 10. A minute and a half left everywhere. Drops back. Throwing the left side. Almost picked off once again. Nate Ironsides with the no hands. Gets the deflection. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Those sideline patterns aren't working. They need to go to something else.
Not Ironsides, my bad. Everywhere drops back, throws it over to the right, has his receiver wide open. Slade Bolden, 17 yards, and picks up another Alabama 1st down.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Running back to his team. He's like, let's get it in the end zone. 1 yard shy of the red zone. 1st and 10. About a minute left in the 1st quarter. Everywhere drops back, taking the snap. Running a little bit to his right. Throws it over to the left, and it's out of bounds. Just threw it away.
Thank goodness.
Mrs. Canuck asks, are we on the 9th green yet? Wrong sport. 2nd and 10. Everywhere drops back. Had 2 safeties coming at him. Finds his receiver. Finally, Alabama win him sink 21 yards.
Touchdown!
Florida tried to bring the both safety blitz, and in doing so, Winham Sink found the open area and was just able to get past his defender and find the end zone for the 1st time today.
And Florida did not need to blitz. They've been getting pressure without blitzing. I guess they thought they'd catch him off guard.
I definitely thought, but it turns into, hey, thank you for the help. But the Florida Gators are still leading 18 by 18 points. I almost said 18 to 10. 1st and 10, 56 seconds left. Tebow in an empty backfield. As I say that, a wide receiver is in motion. Breaks out of the 2 tackles, and he's running down the sideline again. Lucas Stormblade, 27 yards, already past midfield, and it's 1st and 10 for the Gators. Empty backfield. Lucas in motion again, gets the handoff. Alabama says, yeah, we're not doing this again. Drops him for 3 yards, brings it as a 2nd and 13. Smooch Cunningham with the tackle for a loss. You think he ran up to Lucas and was just asking for a smooch?
For $1.
Nope.
Boom.
2nd and 13, hands it
Boom.
off to T-Roy Gaines. It's going to gain 2 on the rush. 3rd and 12, and Florida is now in the no huddle. I believe this is their first 3rd down of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, fakes the throw. Throwing down the field. And it's intercepted by Alabama. Finally, we see a Tommy Tebow interception, and it's the Marco Helms that picks off the back-to-back Offensive Player of the Week.
That was an unnecessary risk.
Kirk in the chat says arm punt. Thank you.
Yeah.
1st and 10 everywhere. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap, just hands it off to the running back, but the running back is going nowhere but backwards. 2 yards loss, and that should be the final play of the first quarter.
Unbelievable. 38 points in the first quarter.
Yogi is correct. 38 points in the first, but it's one team that pretty much dominated most of the first quarter. That is the home team of the Florida Gators. They're going to be your leaders heading into the second, 28-10 over the Crimson Tide.
Alabama needs to take this momentum right here.
We are. Start of the second quarter. Alabama fakes the handoff to the running back. Everywhere it's just going to take it himself. Has blockers out in front, but it's getting swarmed in the middle of the field. He picks up 20 on his feet, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide.
Whatever happens for one team in the first half can happen for the other team in the second half.
Oh, we had an echo on that. That actually sounded pretty nice. Here we are, 1st and 10 for Alabama. They saw the run coming, but he couldn't drop him down. He slipped out of the tackle. Everywhere's going to pick up 9 and makes it a 2nd and 1. They had both runs covered. He just could not drag down everywhere.
Had him in the backfield.
2nd and 1. We're near midfield. Everywhere takes the snap. Takes a handoff to the running back. He's going to use his legs once again. Gets tripped up after a gain of 7, but he will pick up another Crimson Tide first down.
Good way to go, champ.
They're slowly putting together a drive here.
Empty backfield, and he's running it once again. Helmet straight down is going to pick up 6. Looks like he's slow to get up after that run.
He's been running quite a bit. Are they afraid to call a pass play to him?
2nd and 4. It was a pass play that got him a touchdown. Everywhere. There's the pass play. Throws it to the receiver. Steps out of bounds. Just inches short. Santana, I'm going to say it wrong, so don't correct me. Yeast with the 4 yards.
What is wrong with you?
I told you in the beginning, a lot of shit, okay? 3rd and inches. Everywhere. Takes the snap. Hands it up to Trey Upright. Trey Upright dodged 2 tackles. He does pick up the first. Terrible tackling by the Gators defense. Could have held him to a 4th down. But Alabama finds the fresh set of downs instead.
Putting a drive together here.
Everywhere it takes the ball. It's going to get dropped after the play action. Loses 3 yards. Nate Ironsides with the tackle for a loss. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Somebody did his homework for that play.
Everywhere it takes the snap, tight end moving over to the left to get the block. And did he catch that? Did Nate Ironsides intercept that? Oh my God!
Oh my gosh. 4th one already.
Well done.
I think he
And
caught
there's
it.
no review. They're confirming it. Nate Ironsides with the 4th interception on everywhere. And Florida's offense goes back out. And Tebow on the first play just has to throw it away. Makes it a 2nd and 10.
He was getting ready to get clocked.
Second and 10. Tebow's got to get rid of it, but he's going to get dropped for a sack. 7 yards. Drake Babineau.
Blitz up the middle.
Makes it a 3rd and 17. And number 69, there's just a celebrating jump in front of Tebow. Like, yeah, you got it, bitch. Third and 17. Tebow drops back, looking. He gets sacked in the end zone. It's a safety for the Crimson Tide. Couldn't get the ball off on the screen in time. And Alabama is now down by 16.
Hold my drink, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Huge play.
I believe that is the first safety of the season.
First I can remember. It's not.
It's the second. So who had the first safety? Was it in preseason or the regular season? Okay. Crazy said there was one in the preseason tournament. He thought.
We're going to go with Dave's memory.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have to go with Dave's memory.
All right.
Nope. 1st and 10. I'm going to get fired. 1st and 10 everywhere. Drops back, throws the screen that Tebow was looking for. Connor Darien loses a yard on the pass. It's going to be a 2nd and 11. Nebraska had a safety in the preseason tournament against Penn State, says Khalil.
Second and 11 here.
2nd and 11 everywhere. The lone QB in the back, throwing to the left side. That could have been a dangerous throw, but it hits Travion Hunter in the hands. It's going to be a 3rd and 6. There were 4 Florida men around that man, and not one of them could grab that ball.
Yeah, that was dangerous pass to pick up what? 5 yards?
5 yards, yeah. 3rd and 6. Drop back, looking, throwing over the middle. Has a man who burned the defender.
His running back picked up that defensive end beautifully right there.
Sink with the big catch and run, bringing an Alabama back into the red zone. It'll be a 1st and 10 on Florida's 12-yard line. There's the snap, faked like he was going to run, had pressure right in front of his face. Defender's not able to get him. Connor Darien gets the 12-yard.
Touchdown!
And Alabama setting up for the field goal. The kick is up, and it is good. Alabama being down 28-3 is now down 28-19.
16 unanswered. Right now, the momentum's kind of leaning their way. They can get a stop here.
It looked like Jitterbug was tripping up on the kick return there. He's only going to get 24 yards on that. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Gators defense or offense. Excuse me. I've been so amazed by their defense. Tebow takes the snap, had protection, throws it over to the left side. Lucas Stormblade gets 11 yards and a Florida 1st down. See, Alabama, that's how you throw it to the sideline.
Not 30 yards downfield.
1st and 10. Tebow takes the snap, decides he's going to try to run it, but gets stopped up by his lineman. That's going to be a sack for Shane Thompson, losing 3 yards. Just got in between his lineman and Shane Thompson.
Ooh. That was a big boy play.
2nd and 13. Well, we got 2 halfbacks in the backfield. Tommy fakes the speed of that Alabama defender just to get over there. My God, 4 yards on the carry. It brings it to a 3rd and 9.
Impressive.
Man, looked like he came out of a cannon. 3rd and 9, looking for the screen. Throws it off this time. It's only going to get 2 on the screen. It's 4th and 7, and Florida's going to have to punt it away.
Alabama's defense read that very well.
Penn State ran a screen at their own 1 to Krieg, and we got him in the end zone. Okay. All right. I didn't see that, so I apologize. Week 2. Gotcha. Nebraska and Penn State.
Yeah, it has to be 2 because it wasn't 3 or 4.
Yes. Wait, 220. Person.
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Threw it over the middle to Trayvon Hunter. You got me stumbling over words now. 22 yards. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Alabama.
Momentum's on their side right now.
They have all the momentum in this game, offense and defense. Midfield, 1st and 10, changing up the route of a wide receiver, throws it short to the screen. I thought it was a fumble, but they're saying it's incomplete. I guess Florida had a chance to pick that off before it hit the ground. 2nd and 10. Wide receiver in motion. Wide receiver's coming right back. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to the running back, and everywhere is going to get close to the 1st down, but he's going to be 2 yards shy. 8 yards on the carry. Third and 2. Everywhere takes the snap. It gets
blitz. Corner blitz.
7 yards. Jareth Bloodbane with the sack at midfield.
Gotcha,
exactly what the Florida defense needed.
Huge play.
That's the first sack to everywhere on this game, as Alabama looks to punt this away, and it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback.
I think Florida's biggest problem is they scored so quick in so many varied ways. They haven't really gotten situated into a flow of the game with their offense. They need to settle down and get a little drive going here.
Do you think Florida already used all their tricks up their sleeve?
Nah.
Well, we'll see. 1st and 10, throws it over the middle, gets off the defender. Lucas Thornblade, 16 yards on that reception, makes it a 1st and 10. The no huddle. Tommy Tebow just looking to run it himself, but gets stopped at the line. No yards gained or lost. 2nd and 10 for the Gators.
Alabama's defense has adjusted to that quarterback run.
2nd and 10. Tebow throwing short to the right side. That's Justin Shorter.
He's shorter.
7 yards.
He's shorter than the 1st down.
Yeah. 3rd and 2. Oh, he gets the drums. 3rd and 2. Tebow drops back, looking, throwing it right there in the middle. That is Lucas Thornblade again, and he gets dragged over the 1st down marker. Fresh set of downs for the home team. No huddle once again, empty backfield. Tebow takes the snap, looking, throwing over the middle once, and it's dropped.
He got popped.
I thought the defender was going to be able to reach around and grab it on his ass for the interception.
That's
2nd
what
and
she
10.
said.
Tebow throwing over the middle. Trent Whitmore gets 10 yards and another Gator 1st down. His first catch of the game. Tebow looking, felt the pressure coming up behind him, felt like he had to get out of the pocket in a perfect scramble as he picks up 4. It's going to be a 2nd and 6 now. Florida burning one of their timeouts.
They want some points.
Tight end in motion. Tebow's looking at the defense, takes the snap, trying to find somebody who's going to scramble out to the right side, but the defender was there to stop him. Tebow's getting sacked. Drake Babineau with his 2nd makes it a 3rd and 9.
Stay at home. $28-3.
28-3.
Yep.
Yep.
16 unanswered.
3rd and 9. Sorry for cutting you off.
Oh, you're all right. You're all right.
Shrugs off the stack and just threw it short, but it falls incomplete anyways. Couldn't hang on to the ball.
That's why Florida was trying so desperately to put up points here to stop that 16-0 run.
And Florida's punting it away. And that's going to hit the end zone for a touchback. God, the tale of 2 quarters. Florida starts off hot in the first, and Alabama just overtakes the second.
Alabama shut them out the second quarter.
So far, they're shutting them out. There's a catch over on the sideline, but the referees are saying he was out of bounds when he caught it. Going to make it a 2nd and 10. See if Florida's defense has that little bit of magic they had in the first. 2nd and 10. Looking, has a man over, but again, they're stepping out of bounds before catching the ball. 3rd and 10 for Bama. I thought the clock just ran down a lot. There's the snap, handoff to Connor. Connor runs it for the first down for Bama. 10 yards on the pickup, and Alabama calls their first timeout. Everywhere drops back, throwing down the right side, had a man open, Winham sink. 26 yards, couldn't stay in bounds, but it's a first down once again for the Crimson Tide.
Hold my drink, bitch.
He's letting the fans know it on the sideline. He's like, I'm him. I'm your nightmare. 1st and 10, everywhere takes the snap. Throwing to the right side, I believe that is sink once again. 22 yards.
Way to go, champ.
They're going across the middle. They're not going to that sideline.
Alabama burned their 2nd timeout. Takes the snap, throwing to the left. Donnie Cucci.
They got plenty of time.
8 yards, 2nd and 2, no huddle, clock's running down. Everywhere trying to find somebody, but he's going to get sacked by the Gator defense. Justin Carr gets his first sack of the game, and the no huddle happens. 3rd and 10. It's like nothing ever happened.
Doesn't want another sack here.
And just threw it out of bounds. He felt the pressure behind him. 4th down, and Alabama should probably just going to take the points before half.
They should. That's a 19-0 run if they get it.
A snap, the kick, and it is good. One night, she's going to play that sound way too early, and it's going to be a missed field goal.
Yep. It's going to happen. Nope.
I'm going to clip it, and I'm going to keep the sound in on that clip.
Nope. Is wrong with you?
Well, Alabama has just fought themselves to within 6 points.
6 points. Did you think Alabama was going to come back this fast after the first quarter?
28-3 is that magic number.
There's the run by T-Roy Gaines. 5 yards on the carry. That should be the last play of the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, Florida started off hot, 28-3, but Alabama said second quarter is our time to shine. They scored 19 unanswered. We're entering the half. 28-22 here in the swamp.
Hold the trigger there, Biff.
Yeah, it's not the fourth quarter yet, Biff. You're shooting your shot way too early.
That's what she said.
But like I said, Yogi, first quarter, it was all Gators. Their defense picking up 3 interceptions. One went into the end zone. One was a spectacular interception near the ground. But then the second quarter, Alabama just snapped and they woke up.
I think they made some great adjustments, both offensively and especially defensively. They started stopping Florida. Florida has not been in a rhythm yet, even though they've scored 28 points.
Florida had a rhythm with the wide receiver sweeps, it seemed like. But it seemed Alabama, like you said, adjusted and has stopped that Florida run game from happening and forcing Tebow to throw those passes. Meanwhile, Florida's defense trying to put pressure on everywhere, but it's getting them nowhere. Oh my God. Florida coming out in the third quarter at midfield. What a hell of a return. And an answer back for what happened in the second.
Wow.
Florida starting on the Bama 49. Hands the ball off and he gets dropped for 4 yards.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Beautiful kick return, but Gaines could not get past the Alabama defense. Now we're back onto the side of Florida. 2nd and 14. Throw it short, but Alabama saw it coming. Stormblade goes nowhere. 3rd and 14 for the Gators now.
Alabama defense is ears back now.
Tebow takes the snap, fakes the throw, throw it in the middle, and it's intercepted! Tried to squeeze it through, could not get it, and it's picked off by Leon Messi. His first interception, and Alabama's offense is coming out onto that field.
Wow.
This is the Tebow I know and don't love.
There you go.
1st and 10 everywhere with the running back right behind him. Has the pitch option if he needs it, but he can't use it as his pitch option goes down, but he's going to pick up 3 on the run. Makes it a 2nd and 7.
That's what they've been doing good since the second quarter, is staying ahead of the chains, getting in good down in situations.
Takes the snap, hands it off to Connor. Connor just shoves a man away, sends him to a different postcode. 14 yards on the carry. He may have just sent that defender to Cancun for the summer.
That man has a family. Wow.
He had a family. 1st and 10 everywhere, dropping back, dancing around in the pocket, throws it short to Travion Hunter for a yard. Makes it 2nd and 9.
Everywhere slowly getting his confidence back.
Guy Clausen, you are correct. Connor sent him to the fucking Shadow Realm. Probably sent him through the Shadow Realm to a different realm we don't know about. Throwing up the middle, Trey upright. 5 yards on the reception, makes it 3rd and 4.
Good situation, 3rd and 4.
Everywhere in the shotgun, drops back. He's looking, sees the pressure, and it's picked off! Picked off, and he has room to run! He escaped everybody! Florida's gonna fucking do it again! 2 pick sixes in the same game! This one belongs to Nate Ironsides!
Wow!
Touchdown!
The reigning defensive player of the week! Showing exactly why he earned that title and takes it all the way to the house.
Well done.
And there goes his confidence.
And you remember those 4 interceptions we had in the first half? You want to see everywhere do it again?
Special players.
Did that female fan just slap the man in the head?
It looked like it.
You saw the bald head. You're just like, yeah, there you go. There's a slap. And Alabama's offense has now got to come back out. Looks like their momentum was stopped with that Nate Ironsides interception. Let's see if the Florida defense can do it once again. Back up by 13. There's the throw, and it was almost picked off. Once again, maybe McNamerson.
Should have been picked.
Teammates going over there to help him out. He's like, don't worry about it. You'll get another shot. 2nd and 10. Takes the snap, hands it off to Connor. Could have had been tackled right behind there, but great pickup by the offensive line to make him go around the body. Connor Darien picks up 6. Going to make it a 3rd and 4. Empty backfield everywhere. Takes the snap, throwing it to the right side. Broke away from 2 men. Gets dragged over the first down marker. Thought it was going to be brought down for a 4th down, but Jalen Waddle waddles his way over that first down marker.
Woo! That was effort.
1st and 10. Wide receiver in motion. I believe that's the tight end. Everywhere takes the snap. Lost his pitch option. Great awareness by Tyler Hunt to get in between the quarterback and the running back and got the wraparound on everywhere, dropping him down for a yard.
That's how you play that option. He played it perfect.
2nd and 11 everywhere. Hands it off to Connor. Connor seeing daylight in front of him, but gets stopped up on his wide receiver. 5 yards on the run makes it a 3rd and manageable now for the Crimson Tide.
That Gator defense swarms.
When you enter the swamp, that's their territory, so they have to swarm. 3rd and 6, felt the pressure coming up behind him, gets the ball off to his wide receiver. That's Donnie Cucci. He gets 10 yards, and it's a 1st down.
That makes it 1st and 10.
He almost got sacked.
1st and 10, past midfield. Everywhere takes the snaps, looking over the middle. Was a dangerous throw, but once again, Trayvon Hunter gets the ball. 3 yards makes it 2nd and 7.
He's making Trayvon work for these catches.
Everywhere drops back, felt the pressure to his side, throws the screen. The screen's going nowhere, but minus a yard. 3rd and 8 for the Crimson Tide.
Well played.
Had the pressure on the quarterback and had the screen covered.
Yep.
I gotta think, where was this Gator defense in the 2nd quarter? 3rd and 8, everywhere drops back, throws it over the middle. I think that's another screen, but this time it's gonna work. J-Rock getting 11 yards and picks up the 1st down for Alabama. Every time I look in the chat and I see Biff say one more time, Alabama just gets the 1st down, and it's funny. It's funny as hell to me every single time.
And they do.
1st and 10. There's the handoff. I believe that's Trey Upright. Little slow to get there. He's going to gain a yard. It's going to be a 2nd and 9. And that's what they need to do. If they want to battle the 4-2-5 defense, they have to throw it in the middle.
Yes.
2nd and 9 everywhere. Once again in the middle. Gets his